Hey, welcome to the driveway. The road's a little noisy today, but we'll try to talk over it. Today I want to introduce you to two plants that are about to go to sleep. We're at the end of the summer, and we have here Echinacea, which as you can see, this is one of the last flowers. These are the little seed pods that form. Actually, the seeds have already fallen out. It's also called the Purple Coneflower because of this structure that develops in the middle of the flower where the seeds form. This plant is well known. Echinacea is an immunity booster. I'm going to pull one up here. This root system on this flower, they get a lot bigger. These are young ones that I planted probably 2 years ago. This root system here can be dried and saved, and when you start to feel sick, you make a tea of this. It doesn't do a lot of good after you're already throwing up and super feverish and you've been laying there for 2 days, but if you start drinking it early, it can really shorten the time of your sickness, a little bit like Theraflu does. Theraflu is another drug that's an antiviral. You take it early when you start to feel sick, and it shortens the span of your illness. So this is a valuable plant. Let me see if I can get up there. Purple coneflower, Echinacea. Again, there's the root. Just pull this part up, make a tea out of it. Now the second plant I want to show you is called Touch Me Not. Now there are two plants called Touch Me Not. We're going to talk about this one. It's also called jewelweed. And I'll try to focus in right here. This little flower, it's a exotic looking flower, a little cone to it. This one's an orange speckled variety. This little flower is edible. It also makes a little seed. And the seeds may have already fallen off these, but any of these little pre-flowers as they're opening up, these are edible. It's called a touch me not because when the seeds are hanging, if you try to touch them, they explode. So it doesn't like to be touched. But again, the flowers are edible. The young plants, when they're just coming up, the leaves can be harvested. But they're one of those plants you need to boil them for about 20 minutes and pour the water off a couple of times. And then you can eat them. Now the stems, and this is probably what the plant's known for the most, the stems have a sappiness in the middle of, you can feel the wetness. This plant, if you're exposed to poison oak, and you rub it up, wherever you think you were touched by the poison oak, rub it on your skin. This will counteract the poison in the poison oak, and you won't get a rash. Even if you already have a rash, what I've done at my house is put it in some muslin cloth or even a bandana and drop it in a hot tub. The water will tinge a little bit green, soak in that water, and it really relieves the itching. It makes the rash last a very short time. It's a great cure for any kind of skin ailment that I'm knowledgeable about, but particularly poison oak, poison ivy. So these are two very valuable plants to have growing along your driveway. Thank you.